Okay, we're going to take a look at doing histograms, but before we do that, let's actually take a look at dot plots. So you've probably done dot plots before. What I did is I have some data here where I rolled 2 die and I added them together, and here are the outcomes. So the maximum outcome is 12, which I have at least one there, and the minimum outcome is 2. So if I were doing a dot plot, let me go ahead and start it about here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to just kind of count these. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like I have 6 threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now all the x's should be roughly the same size. You should have the same scale. This won't be perfect. We'll see. I've got a lot of 6's. Let's do those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Looks like I have 8 6's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do our 5's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's do our 7's. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like I have 8 7's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go ahead and do 8's. I see 1. We have 1 8. Alright, so just 1 8. 2's. Just got 1 2 there. I don't see any more, so we'll just leave it there. 4's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like I have 6 4's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. And 9's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got some 11's. 1, 2, 3. 3 11's. 1, 2, 3. I see some 12's. 1, 2. Just 2 12's. And then finally it looks like I have 2 10's. 3 10's. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this may not look like the theoretical version of what the die would look like for rolls, but this is what I happen to get. Randomness, you never know what you're going to get. So what we're going to create a histogram. And my range here is the distance between these two, right? So the range equals 12 minus 2, it's 10. Okay? Let's say you usually like to have at least 5 bins. Okay? Now, here's the funny thing. So to figure out your bin size, I'm going to create some bins. But if I do, your bin size or width, or your class width, is basically your range divided by how many bins you have. Well, in this, whoops, sorry. Yeah, so it would be 2. But when it lands exactly, what happens is you're going to get 1 extra bin width. Personally, I'm going to be okay with that. We're going to have bin widths of 2. I could do bin widths of 3, and that would get me like 4 bins. I'd rather have 5 or 6 bins instead of 4. So what it's going to look like is if I combined these two counts together, and then this together, this together, this together, these two together, and then you notice I have an odd one right there, right? I have that extra bin because this worked out to be exactly 2. I'll have an extra bin. So I'm going to create a frequency table. The frequency table is basically going to be you've got your class, all right, and you've got your frequency. Okay, so my class, I'm going to start with my lowest number, 2, and I want a bin width of 2. So since these are integers, I can just say, well, 2 to 3 will work. See how I have 2 numbers there. 4 to 5, 6 to 7, 8 to 9, 10 to 11, and then 12 to technically 13, although we can't really get a 13. But all your bars are supposed to be the same width. So if I count all these up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 in that bin. Counting these up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. This one looks pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, which makes sense because they're both the same height. 16. And then 8 and 9, let me count those up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 and 11 is also 6. And then finally 12, we have 2. So this is called a frequency table. All right. Now to make a histogram, this is what we're going to do. So unfortunately, I'm going to recopy the frequency table. So I'm going to stop here and copy the frequency table.